And so hearing other people's journeys, I think, is really helpful in helping to identify like paths forward for you and what you might be able to do. So if you don't have something like that in your space, maybe you can set it up. Maybe it's something that you can put forward. And if not, just start connecting with people and asking those questions and do it independently, even if it's not part of a formal setup.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually one of the reasons why we started the office hours series at the MSL Academy is, people want to hear these stories. And oftentimes they feel really intimidated to reach out to a current MSL at a, company they're interested in because they want to make sure they make the right impression. And people get, pretty nervous about those things. And so to be able to showcase a lot of the current MSLs that have either been through the program or just that are, in my network or in other, some of our other coaches networks is really great to just hear their perspective and get some of those questions answered. And the amount of engagement and people that are interested just really goes to show every time I feel like we do, not much publicity, just posting it on LinkedIn, a little word of mouth, but people want to know that information. So I couldn't agree more with, trying to share as much of those stories as possible, especially in like a video or like kind of audio, like engaging format.
Yeah. I especially like it when we can talk to people who do not have a kind of linear approach to their world, that it's the people who like, do the, oh, and then I spent some time here and then I did this and then I did this, and just having that opportunity to hear that, every experience is valuable and it's not mandatory to be successful. You have to have this one trajectory and that's it. You can go and do a lot of variety of things and have different steps. Like maybe you go quote unquote backwards in the sense that maybe you take a role that isn't quite a lateral move, but you go and you get that experience so that you can propel yourself further and forward with the next experience. So I like people when they tell me their journeys and they're kind of all over the place, because I feel like that is real and that is more relatable than somebody who had this more meteoric rise of I was an MSL and then I got handed this position and I got handed this position and I got handed this position. Like, that's not reality. And so having people come in and share their real experiences, I think, is so helpful in helping people to identify where they want to go and how to get there.